Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cory Turner Talks Cars, and I'm wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I am hoping that you're having the opportunity to spend this time with your family and those that you love, and an opportunity to give thanks. As we go into the holiday season, don't forget you can still enter to win our 2019 holiday contest, and it's your choice. You can win this incredible Volkswagen Bus Lego Creator Set, which is amazing, or a 1/18 scale LaFerrari. It's a die-cast model, metal model. So you get to choose. Now, how do you win that? Somewhere during this video, myself or somebody else is going to announce the mystery car of the day. You just email that to Cory@CoryTurnerTalks.com, and you're entered to win. You can enter to win once per mystery car. So every video between November the 18th and December the 10th is another chance for you to enter and win, so be sure to do that. Now, of course, at Thanksgiving, having this opportunity to spend time with our family, I actually got to spend some time with my family, and we went to Six Flags. Now, I am a huge amusement park fan. I always say that my favorite things are food, cars, and movies, but you can add amusement parks to that as well because I'm a huge amusement park fan. As a matter of fact, if you're looking for a channel to watch things about amusement parks, things like that, there's a YouTube channel called Theme Park Crazy. I'll put the link in the description. That's a great one you should connect to and start watching. He does a great job on roller coasters, theme parks, all of that. It's one of my guilty pleasures. But so we went to Six Flags, and of course Bella, she loves all the big roller coasters. We rode the Jojo Scream. Well, 3 times back to back. We didn't even have to get off the train because there just wasn't anybody there when we went. We ended up riding it 5 times. She loves the back seat. My kidneys are still kind of hurt me just a little bit because that thing whips you around. Of course, we did the shockwave. You know, it was a great day. But we rode a ride that I haven't ridden in, I hate to say it, it's probably 30 years since I was little, and I forget about it, and it's the Chaparral Antique Cars. And when we got close and we got in line, I started watching these bad boys, and I decided I want one. These things are cool. So the Chaparral Antique Cars, if you don't know about those, that's that antique car ride where it's the car and it has that rail that goes down the middle and you can't get off track if you don't want to. And I mean, the cars are a little bit hard to drive, and it's usually kids, and all the kids look so serious because they're like, this is my chance to prove I can drive. And they're the hardest cars in the world to drive, and the parents are all freaking out trying to grab the wheel and hit the gas for them, and it's actually hilarious to watch. But anyway, we rode those cars, and they are, I've got some pictures. They're the antique little cars, and it's so cool. Now, the ride is in the shadow of the Texas Giant. Now, this is the new Texas Giant. The old Texas Giant was amazing. It was a classic wooden roller coaster. It would beat you to death. And that's some of the charm of roller coasters. I totally get it. But that thing was rough. As a matter of fact, it was so rough that when you'd get on, you had the chance. They had a thing called the chicken coop where you could decide if you didn't want to ride, you could wait for your loved ones. So you'd stand in there through the mesh. That was pretty funny. But since Rocky Mountain Construction RMC did the conversion of it and made it that hybrid, it's a beautiful coaster. Smooth, silky smooth, but a little loud and people screaming. So that's right. Like, it's here, and then the Chaparral Cars are here. But it's still just a magical ride in the Chaparral car. So I wanted to show you something here. And I did a little bit of research on these cars to get some information about them. Because like I said, I want one.
Hi, I'm Jose Roldan from Lakeland, Florida. And the mystery car of the day is a 1955 Chevrolet Nomad.
Okay, first, let's talk about these rides. So it's actually, these were installed in 1962. Okay? And it's actually the oldest operating ride in the park right now. The only thing that has operated longer is the train, but they're building this Aquaman ride for 2020. It's like a water splashdown ride, and because of that, the train goes right through that section. They've shut the train down. So right now, the Chaparral Cars are the longest running ride at Six Flags. What it says that it was actually named and built. The people call them the chaps, the people that work there. It was themed after the Chaparral Motoring Company of Cleburne, Texas, which produced automobiles first in 1911. So it's kind of based and themed off of that. Like I say, these are super cool cars. You can go all the way back. You can see where I drive. And there's times where they've had the roofs on them. You can kind of see it there. And there's times they've taken the roofs off. When we drove it, I think we rode in a yellow one exactly like this. That didn't have the roof on it at all. It's one of those cars where when you push the gas, you go. When you let go of the gas, you stop, and you stop. And it has, guys, don't let me kid you. This thing has an amazing acceleration. From 0 to 2 miles per hour is like that, and then from 2 to like 6 miles per hour, it's very slow. 0 to 6 and I don't know, 20 seconds or something like that. But at first, when you step on the gas, it's like, woohoo, and they go. So like I said, I was sitting there watching these running. They're super cool. I'm like, I want one. So I actually went and researched. Check this out. There is a company, and it is called, right here, Gould Manufacturing. They're out of Canada. And I don't know for sure if they built these cars, but down here it says Six Flags, Valley Fair. If you're familiar with amusement parks, you know Valley Fair for sure. So these are popular amusement park rides. You can definitely get the ones that drive on the rail, but they also have the parade vehicles, and that's kind of the one I want. I think it would be really cool. Check that out. I want the 4-seater. I think it'd be really cool to be able to drive that around the neighborhood. It's a, let's see, it goes up to 10 miles per hour. It's governed for up to 10 miles per hour. I think it has a Honda 9-horsepower motor in it. It's equipped with electric start, and like I said, governed up to 10 miles per hour. It's got all the information here about it. They have a price list, and I went and checked that out, but it didn't have anything on it. So I've actually emailed them to find out what it would cost to get one of those. I think it'd be fun to do parades. I could see the Cory Turner Talks Car logo on the side. I think that would be pretty cool. Wouldn't I be a hit if I showed up at car shows with that? Hey, check me out. Right here in the Chaparral car from Six Flags. So I know it's silly, and I know I'm bizarre, and I like bizarre cars, and don't get me started. We'll talk about the Tesla Cybertruck here soon. I may have actually placed my order for one of those, but we'll talk about that. But you know me, I like unique cars, and I think it would be cool to own one of these old-timey cars, classic-looking cars, drive around the neighborhood, be in parades. I think that would be super, super cool. So anyway, if you have a favorite amusement park, leave that in the comments. If you have a favorite amusement park ride, leave that in the comments. If you ever remember driving these old-timey rides like this, these rides where the cars that had the rail down the middle and you felt like you were really driving that first time, how exciting that was, leave me your story. Let me know how that was. If you heard the mystery car at some point during this video, be sure to email that to Cory at CoryTurnerTalks.com so you can enter to win your choice of the Volkswagen Bus Lego set or the 1/18 scale LaFerrari. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with your family. Be sure to give thanks. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's talk about cars tomorrow.